Welcome back, my awesome people. Have you been watching the markets lately? I'm guessing you have. It seems like there will be a bloodbath of red with all the news coming from the Federal Reserve, inflation spikes, supply chain disruptions, and of course, the new COVID variant. Investing in penny stocks in 2021 has not been the easiest. Right now, there is a lot to think about. This includes everything from the implications of the pandemic restarting to fears of inflation and more. And on top of this, we have other financial instruments stirring things up, such as cryptocurrencies, NFTs, and digital assets and tokens. With all of this going on simultaneously, volatility is arguably higher than ever, but none of this should scare you out of investing. Rather, it should spark excitement in the potential to make gains in the stock market. I'm sure you have noticed in the past few months that the penny stock market has either been going deep into the reds or just slightly in the green. And right now about this video, I am specifically talking about Medivolve, ticker symbol MEDV. So in today's episode, I will be updating my awesome viewers with why Medivolve is now on an uptrend to break its downtrend and giving its shareholders optimism for the future, just like me. And not only that, but here is a shout out to one of my loyal subscribers and viewers, Lorenzo, who has commented many times that he really wanted to get a Medivolve update. Well, Lorenzo, here you go. And remember, my awesome people, if you have stocks or companies that you would want me to analyze, shout it out in the comment section and let's make this money. Now, Medivolve, for those that don't know, was born out of the healthcare crisis to rethink, relearn, and ultimately reimagine a better way for the healthcare system to operate. The network of retail collection sites plays an important role in recovery by giving everyone access to fast, accurate, and inexpensive clinical services when and where they need them. These mobile testing centers will also play a pivotal role in diagnostic testing, vaccinations, and other point-of-care services. They are building disruptive technologies to make it easier and faster to identify, treat, and prevent medical issues. Medivolve's long-term mission is to permanently fix systemic issues in the fragmented, overly complex, and expensive healthcare system. Medivolve's next phase of growth is about putting the pieces together to build a profitable sales-as-a-service-based health tech company. They are bringing data-driven clinical diagnostics, physicians' recommendations, and prescription medications directly to people, all powered by an AI-driven platform. So pretty much, Medivolve is developing a system that constantly gets smarter, and it takes the guesswork out of diagnostic and flags critical health issues immediately to deliver an unparalleled level of personalization for each patient. And for more strategies and tips on money, investing, and creating financial independence, follow me on Twitter at Jacob Rant and get bullish on that subscribe button for the YouTube algorithm and smash all the likes and bells so you can get all the updates on my fantastic investments, and comment below with what penny stock you currently own. And if you are watching this video and do not have a Wealthsimple trade account, but you want free money to trade with and $0 commission fees that won't eat into your profits, especially if you're buying penny stocks, very good perks, right? You can sign up with my Wealthsimple link down in the description box below for $25 of free real money. The link is below. Now, Medivolve is currently a major loser in my portfolio since I've been buying it since last year at the height of the pandemic, and it is currently about 40% down in my portfolio. And even though this was a long-term hold for me, as their technology and acquisitions was one of a kind, after talking with some of their management team, I know they were going to use their COVID testing technology for other health-oriented tests as well. And that seems like amazing news by expanding their current technology to other services and needs. But Ever since vaccines were rolled out, Medivolve stock has been dropping. But in the past couple of weeks, that many of you probably have noticed, Medivolve shareholders, Medivolve shares have more than doubled what they were a few months ago, going from as low as 5 cents to almost 13 cents. And this was solely not due to the increase in COVID cases, which will lead to businesses and services using Medivolve services, but it was their astronomical third quarter revenue report. Medivolve's third quarter revenue was $25.3 million just in the third quarter of 2021, 575% up compared to just $3.7 million in quarter two ending June 30th, 2021. So within one quarter, they went up more than 575%. Gross profit was $10.5 million in the third quarter of 2021, which is up more than 1,288%. Let me say that one more time. Up more than 1,288% compared to just a little over $750,000 in quarter two. And here's the big one. Their net income was $6.8 million in the third quarter of 2021 when compared to a net loss of more than $8.7 million in the second quarter. David Priner, the CEO of Medivolve, stated that Medivolve delivered a quarter of strong results, achieving an impressive more than 575% increase in revenue growth compared to quarter two, and incredibly proud to see their testing services grow and exceed expectations. Everything Medivolve does moving forward will be to focus on furthering their mission and pushing the boundaries of what's possible, not just for their company and shareholders, but also for the physicians and patients, and for the future of healthcare. Remember, my awesome people, Medivolve seeks to reinvent the healthcare system by leveraging a telehealth platform, clinical diagnostic network, and data-driven AI to improve patient care. Another big news that has caused Medivolve shares to more than double these past few weeks is their announcement that it has closed its previously announced settlement of $441,000 of its outstanding cash debt owed to a creditor. So by issuing 6.3 million shares of Medivolve at a price of 7 cents, they were able to pay off their debt instead of a cash payment. So by reducing their debt, Medivolve is positioned to use their profits for growth and expansion rather than paying off debt. And as I mentioned in my previous Medivolve update, this one, Medivolve has shifted their focus from being solely a COVID testing company to an overall health company. And this shift has been one of the catalysts that has dropped their share prices in the past year. And now the rebranding and shift is almost complete, and Medivolve is ready to boom. So here are some of their quarter three highlights that is boosting Medivolve share prices and building shareholder confidence. First, Medivolve recently closed $12 million in funding needed to consolidate debt and strengthen their balance sheet. They also transitioned from a cash pay business model to an insurance reimbursements model, which has increased daily gross revenue and revenue per patient compared to the cash-based business model. And this has greatly boosted revenue by automating claim submissions to over 8,700 insurance carriers and estimates a population coverage of over 99% of individuals could be eligible for COVID-19 testing at no cost to the patient. Secondly, Medivolve has launched plans and begun the hiring process to build a network of medical professionals, including doctors, physician assistants, registered nurses, nurse practitioners, and therapists to expand their clinical network. They have finalized the acquisition of Calfax licensed Marbella Pharmacy, which is an open-door pharmacy providing the ability to deliver patient care through immediate access to pharmaceutical distribution, and has expanded its business-to-business employees programs, bringing on-site COVID-19 testing services to schools, workplaces, and events. So what is their future outlook for the fourth quarter. Well, the recent surge of COVID-19 cases across the world continues, strengthening Medivolve's case for more frequent testing as government officials are requiring employees to be vaccinated and to submit to routine testing. Infectious disease experts are predicting another spike of COVID-19 cases during and after the upcoming holiday season. Medivolve's medical directors also say cases could simply increase as people move indoors during the cold winter months. As the number of cases of COVID-19 rises, it's the latest sign that regular testing will continue and is a fallback for organizations to retain employees without full vaccination. Everywhere from workplaces to schools to concert or large event venues, people are being asked to show proof that they are not infected. Therefore, testing remains a critical part of society.
So, Jacob Rant, what are you doing with Medivolve? Are you buying more or are you going to sell?
Well, my awesome people, even though I have been buying Medivolve for the past year and a half, with a current average price of about 18 cents, I will surely be continuing to buy Medivolve as their services will be highly required for these ever-changing variants. But I will not be holding this stock as long-term that I had hoped for. My current price for Medivolve is 85 cents, and if it gets anywhere near that, then I will most likely be selling and putting my profits into my favorite dividend-paying stocks. This pandemic will eventually come to an end, but testing will not come to an end. COVID is now part of our lives, so there will always be a demand for Medivolve services. And with new health companies popping up daily, I would rather pull out of Medivolve once it hits my price target and increase my dividend passive income. But remember, my awesome people, just like all the stocks that I mentioned in my videos, please do your own due diligence, because I am just a clown on YouTube. And again, if you are watching this video and do not have a Wealthsimple trade account and you want free money to trade with at $0 commission fees that won't eat into your profits, especially if you're buying penny stocks, sign up with my Wealthsimple link down in the description box below for $25 of free real money to trade with. Link is below.
So again, I am not a financial advisor, so make sure you do your own research and consult your own financial professional.
Thanks. There is so much wealth for all of us to get a piece of. So by allowing our hard-earned money make us more money is the key to wealth and the key to financial success. Subscribe, like, and share to help out the channel and so you will get notified of when I post my penny stocks, REITs, dividends, and speculative stocks from my portfolio and any other investments that I'll be buying or selling. I want everyone to have the opportunity to get out of this work-life trap by buying back their freedom through investing. So let's all ride together on a journey of health, love, success. So until the next video, stay ranting.